qualities of the mind. And also, we have a special guest today. And y'all already know what I do. I do podcasts, I do radio, I do a lot. So, with that being said, y'all figured it out. If y'all get on my page, y'all know what I do. Exactly. So, with that being said, I'm going to hand it over to our guest that came in and we about to show some love to.
Gratitude, you too. You know what I mean? Thank you for having me too on this podcast too. I'm Slim. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. You know, entrepreneur, artist. You know what I mean? So, thank y'all for having me.
Y'all already know this your boy King John. I'm an actor, podcaster. I partner with a brand called Genuine Vibes Only. If you're not genuine, stay from around me. Be you, be true, be positive. I'm not telling you not to have a voice, just know when to use it. Your life deserves a response. You're more than enough. Hashtag say music.
I my hashtag stay muted because I definitely got questions and I need answers too. So with that being said, what's up, Northside Liam?
What it do?
What,
What it do in the building?
what is going on with you? Tell us a bit about yourself, what you do, and you know.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm a artist. From Indianapolis, Indiana. I've probably been doing music over a decade on and off. I did a few mixtapes. Got some videos and stuff out, plenty of singles out for anybody that's looking. Um, like I said, my Instagram is at Northside underscore Slim. So yeah, I'm doing a record label. It's called BDM Records. Stands $1 million moves. So anything like the concept is just like anything that you're doing, you kind of just want to be moving towards a goal or something.
Why you stacking that money?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So the vision came, from God. You know what I mean? So I just got back fired up on the music about 3 years ago. So I've been doing shows in different shits. Some like Cali, did like the BET Awards, Super Bowl. Um, I'm fresh out the show from like Brooklyn, New York. Was my first time out there in Brooklyn doing the show. So I just been pumping out the singles and just making waves in the game, giving my story, and hopefully like it resonates with the fans and stuff too. So it's just been a journey. So I'm just here to get a good word and what I'm saying, keeping it positive, 100% of the time. So yeah, that's me right there.
Yeah, if you touch one person, you know you did your job.
True, true. That's how it is. Whether it's one person in the crowd or 100 or 100,000, if it resonates with me, yes, my job is definitely done.
Um, and let everybody know, like, what's your journey been like on these 3 years that have been an artist? Like, starting off, like, how is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of work though. I say, um, being a business owner and an artist, you kind of like gotta balance those two.
You gotta juggle.
Yeah.
So what brought you back?
I mean, actually, just that calling from God though. To be truly honest, like, I never kind of did like mixtapes early. Maybe like the early 2000s or so, and I had to kind of like sit back and kind of like learn the business. It was more like personal, more like personal life or whatever that kind of kicked in. I got a few kids and stuff too, so I was doing a personal thing, being a father, things of that nature. So, and then, I never really kind of got no bad reviews on music or anything, too. So it was just, after so much, so many things happening in your personal life or whatever, I kind of just went to sleep pick back up kind of where I left off. I kind of like opened up the hard drive. You know, I
Yeah.
got an ear for music, so I'm always listening. You know, the game changes. You know, pretty rapid. So you know, I kind of just picked one of the beats or whatever, and then it just started pouring out like that. And then I kind of just went on the next journey, like with the new sound of the game. And then like I just started putting the pen to paper, and then I mean, since then it's been
You took off from there.
yeah, it's been history since then.
So what motivated you to like go forward with your career?
Um, I mean, just like everybody that I know, basically, like any friends or any connections, like there were a lot of like music connections or whatever. So different ones were still active as far as like producers I know personally. And then
Yeah.
just over that time frame, everybody kept asking me like, man, when you getting back in the studio, when you releasing music, and I was hearing it, for so long till
They was ready. They said we got to hype you up.
True,
They said they was tired of hearing whatever they was hearing out there on the streets. They thought they was ready to hear you.
Yeah. True. Yeah, they wanted to hear the authentic too. I just come from that background, and kind of been through different trials and tribulations or whatever too. So once I kind of studied the business or whatever, it's a little more easier now, kind of with your streaming, your Instagram, on Facebook, you can like reach so many people.
Yeah.
Because I come from a time where I was like burning CDs and like selling them and just hand to hand, or being at the nightclubs or whatever, just passing out my music and stuff like that, doing shows, doing all the local
Let's not
shows.
forget the hard drive.
Yeah,
USBs.
there you go. There you go. Very true. Very true. I still had all the old music and stuff too. A lot of
Kids these days don't know nothing about that.
No, and that's one reason why we need to bring that back. You know what I mean? Don't hold on to it because there's something that they need to listen to. That the new stuff is just not like happening right now for real for a lot of the older middle class people and you know what I mean. So then we gotta have a diversity to change the situation too as well as being an artist. So like that'd be amazing to bring some of that back. You know what I mean? Who don't want to listen to UGK? Who don't want to listen to E40? Don't want to listen to A Ball? Like I'll feel, you know what I mean? Don't like so low key and so cool. You know what I mean? You gotta love their music. You know what I mean? You do.
pioneers.
So
Pioneers
yeah,
in the game too. I agree.
hey,
Those are
and
people
that's
that I
so
Let's
came.
not forget LL Cool J.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorites too. He's a classic guy though, for real. Been a diehard fan of like East Coast. South is definitely favorites. Like your 8 Ball, MJGs, UGK. Was a huge No Limit fan. Um, so yeah, it was like inspirations like that too. I agree, like paying homage. And I got a lot of unreleased music too though. But surprisingly, I got a channel, but it doesn't. It says my name on there too, but it's a channel I release like unreleased music out though too, whether it's like the tape or underground or just singles I never released too. So I got a channel kind of dedicated to that beside of like the mainstream releases.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh
Or
yeah.
hear it.
Okay. Yeah. I got some bangers, the underground stuff, the raw uncut stuff. You just, I was freely, rapping over other people's beats and, a lot of originals too.
yeah, because that's just like karaoke for sure.
You said karaoke?
And you listen to it, you be like, yeah, and then you be putting your little verses in there, like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was scrolling down this page
like
not too long ago.
See, but my thing was though too, like even like some of the songs, some of the songs I heard, like when it was like on the checking for beats or whatever, too. Most of the songs I didn't even hear before I even wrote them, though, too. Like it would be some that was popular, but I used to like get the instrumentals kind of back when you had like LimeWire, different stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
I
I was,
remember that.
yeah, yeah. That's how far I back for real too. So
And long while with no joke.
yeah. That's how Soldier Boy blew up too. He started putting 50 Cent or something like on his music, and everybody was downloading it. So yeah, I used to just my own thoughts to it before I even heard the song, too. So I always like come from my creative aspect, and put my personal thoughts there before I even hear the song. So
Don't let you be trying to get it all the way out and then here go the Wi-Fi connection interrupted. Wait a minute.
like it's
Wait
still
a minute.
downloading, right?
Nah, we gotta go back and start this over.
Yeah.
Oh no, you
True.
still ain't acting right? Well, we just gonna shut the whole system down. We're gonna move it in the living room. We're gonna see what happens from there. See if we get a better reception by the door.
Right. See it.
Wait a minute, still ain't working. But what the?
Yeah,
Now
true.
we gotta try again tomorrow.
True.
How you? Nah.
Yeah, I think that's important though too, having your own sound though too, along with like, up to speed though too. Everybody kind of like sounds the same too, so I just like come from the heart with mine though too. I don't kind of like, move with the crowds or the trends though or anything too. I
Right.
just kind of like select music that kind of like resonates with me, and hopes that it resonates with others.
So are you
As I know
versatile?
it will.
Yeah. So are you versatile with your music?
Oh yeah. Very versatile. Um, I like to try different things though too. So I'm pretty versatile when it comes to music. Whether it's like you know, kind of challenge myself a bit though. Like if it's something geared maybe the ladies crowd, and then more so the street music, and then I have like a personal catalog too, where I just kind of give my story. All the singles I released though too, it's almost been a timeline like story. It's been a storyline. If we got the true fans that's kind of been paying attention too, I kind of pick
Mm-hmm.
up where I left off, and I give you like the time I wasn't doing music up to speed like to now. So I like to keep it versatile for sure.
What type of
Now,
genres you do?
Um, I would say hip hop. I like a bit of rock music. Kind of more into like the melodies or whatever. So I would say in the hip hop. One that did excite me though too. I actually did a collaboration with a guy who was from Ghana, South Africa, and it pretty surprising. He kind of like brought a different creativeness up out of me though too. So I thought that one was pretty unique. That one's out too right now. It's called Nighttime. Um, so it brought like a different genre. I think he like kind of speaks in like French or something. So it was pretty amazing to me.
Who motivates you?
Um,
that already.
yeah. I mean, the motivation was more so, Tupac. Diehard Tupac, and um, Nas is one who inspired me to almost like do music though too. Just with the storytelling, uh,
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary. Uh, I was influenced by guys like that East Coast. We in the middle, so we kind of get it. We kind of get all sides of the music too. Versus Midwest having their own sound too. Different one, Twister, um, Midwest. Kanye West. You name it too. I've been kind of influenced, like more South though too, for sure.
Who started you off when you were younger?
Okay, it was a guy by the name. His name was Brian Faulkner, and he was a producer, and he was from Peoria, Illinois, though too. So
Shout out to Illinois.
Yeah, shout out. You already know. He was like the first one that put me in the studio. I was about 14 or 15. Me and a couple of my guys who were growing up in the same neighborhood. He was a producer though too, so he had experience in the music already. And me and my friends, we came together, and he kind of seen us all hang together. And there was maybe two other guys. They knew how to rap though too, but I had never like attempted to rap or had any experience in the studio. So he kind of seen us all hanging together, and he was like, "Man, y'all should start a rap group or whatever." So he gave us our name. This is like the No Limit era. So we named our group the Soldier Boys. We used to go to school with the dog tags, and everybody had fatigues on and stuff like that. So, but he gave me my first experience in the studio too, and he took us to a professional studio. It was a guy by the name of Roger. I can't think of his last name too, like a good engineer. And he kind of just put us in there, and then we kind of started from there though too, making singles from there.
When did you release your first single?
That came later though too. That came later, maybe like a time after high school or whatever. I did a solo song when I was a little bit younger though too. I'm always looking for a copy of it too. Like if I could find that music that I did early, I would love to hear it though. But I remember the rhymes of it though too. But probably like my first single came later on, maybe a bit after high school. It was like my first single. But the very first title of it was called "They Don't Know."
You never know. It might be somewhere out here.
Hey, they don't know.
It was like they don't know, they don't know, and it was an older cat doing the ad libs. I still remember it. He was like a hype guy. He was like a DMX guy because he was so young. Our voices wasn't developed, so he was doing the ad libs, going crazy like they don't know, and I still remember it though too. But yeah, it was
You
pretty
can't
awesome.
find it nowhere.
Nah. Some of the friends, from back then, it was like it's a lady who I know, and she got like a stack of CDs, and she was like, "I got y'all CD, but the names is not on them no more." So it's like a pin, what they say, like a needle in a haystack or something too. So
Man, somebody got to have it somewhere.
somebody got it. I'm looking for it too, for real.
We need to get
CDs.
Yeah. I would love to hear it too, just how it sounded, at that time versus up to now.
if you could collaborate with anybody, who would it be?
Um, it would be a few people. I would say guys like Sauce Walker, out there in Houston, um, like NBA YoungBoy, and then if it was maybe like R&B or so, I would say somebody like SZA or what's her name? I think her name is Heard.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of sound like a bit similar, but different. But yeah, I would like to collab with people like that.
Yeah. They on the solo side, like a soul cool side, like that. Because they harmony is so different, than other R&B artists. And then now yeah, they kind of like how can you say it? Like not even like a roughneck thing. It's just a cool thing, like that hippie stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's they on that hippie side. I like that. Yeah.
I like both those styles though too. Like pretty unique though too.
Yeah, definitely.
If you can open it, who would it be?
Um, if I could open up to somebody, I would almost say like the other guy, Boston Richie. I like him too.
Take that sit down.
Yeah, yeah, just off the top of the head though too, that I can think of right now.
Then you look like you itching to say something.
I'm listening. Like you got it. I'm listening to what he's saying. Like what I'm just learning about him. That's all. You asking some good questions.
What's your creative style like
Uh,
for writing music?
just from the heart though. I kind of let the beat speak to me though. And I kind of hear the music. It kind of influences maybe like how I'm gonna come on the beat though too. I don't like to say I have a style, but I'm kind of more influenced by the music. Once I hear it, it kind of influences whether I would maybe like rap fast or maybe like a more slower tone or so. I would say the beat influences me.
How did you get over having writer's block? Or having you ever had writer's block?
Um, yeah, I did. Like I said, I wasn't even writing though too, and then I would write something every now and then, maybe to come out with the verse or whatever, and then I would just say like not force it though too. I just let it kind of come freely to me. Something where I get like writer's block, I just like maybe sleep on it or something like that, and then just come back to it with fresh ears.
My boy. You play any instrument?
See, like middle school, I started off in percussion with the drums. So
Okay, drumline major.
yeah, drum lines, and I love the piano also too. I can't say that I'm like an expert or anything like playing the piano, but I get a few keys in.
On the one, two. I can see you being a part of drumline.
Yeah. That's where I started off too. It kind of influenced me pretty heavy and stuff too.
You to find it first single. It's somewhere.
Yeah. I need to find that. I promise. I'll be on the hunt. I'll be looking for the engineer and everything. But I don't know. I can't think of his last name, too. But his studio was called Toy Work Studio, and I'll be looking for it too. I know he got those files though for sure. Like I'll pay somebody if they find it. If you ever heard of Toy Work Studio, I know we going live right now. It was a guy. His name was Roger. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking for the music we did early Soldier Boys. You know what I'm saying? Is the name of the. So if anybody out there ever heard of this guy, please contact me.
And that was there in Indiana?
Yeah, here in Indiana. I see you back, Miss Regina.
You tried it.
Actually, I'm ready to hype it up.
Let's do it.
Let's get into that first track.
I'm one of his good old single and let me see with Trent.
Okay.
Like, can y'all hear me pretty good now? I feel like I lost my hearing or something.
Yeah. Like, I can hear you real good and stuff.
Okay. So I'm gonna play Portrait. Here we go, y'all.
Okay,
let's get it. Let's go.
What it do, HP? Everybody say. Hey, I already knew that I was famous. Came from the pictures I be painting. Same reason I roll with this stainless. I'm fortunate and famous. I kept it real, now you can't take me. Cause I'm fortunate and fortunate, gorgeous with it. Don't miss it, this a ticket. Gotta pay admission, I admit it. That I ain't finished, nah, I ain't finished. Revving inches, I'm like, what's the business? Hey, what's the business? Vivid, too into with it. T.I., I'm serious, that point blank period. That's point blank period. Dot. Stacking a knot, green as a dot. Beat me some more, little horror shot. I was plotting on the top, didn't have to plot up to the top. I sold rocks for a living. Every day was more like Christmas. I know the man upstairs forgive me. Put my own self in position. These thoughts come from my head. Now you see my vision. Still see my vision. 2020 diamonds glistening. Nah, they ain't listen. Nah, they couldn't hear me. I gotta be my witness. This nigga different. This nigga different. What he do, HB? I already knew that I was famous. Came from the pictures I be painting. Same reason I roll with this stainless. I'm fortunate and famous. I kept it real, now you can't take me. Cause I'm fortunate, so easy, famous. Nah, caveman can't do it. I did it when I proved it. Now everybody looking stupid. I went Cupid with the money. Turned around the country. They say I've been here before. I'm just reliving my moment. Got your girlfriend all on me. Backstage, she trying to blow me. Confident in non-disclosure. I'm confident. With this indecent exposure, had to rap my ass off just to get exposure. A nigga went from tapes to CDs to a poster. North Coaster Nostra, had to watch out for them snakes and them vultures. Always kept my composure. You can call me the youngest soldier. Shine like I'm supposed to. Ready with this game is so famous. Came from the pictures I be painting. Same reason I roll with this stainless. I'm fortunate and famous. I kept it real, now you can't take me. Cause I'm fortunate and famous. What you do, HB?
Okay, man. Okay, man. Turn me up.
I'm feeling it. That's a vibe.
Appreciate that.
Cause I'm fortunate and famous. Hey,
Appreciate that too. That's my
I got
latest single that's out right now too. Is Fortunate and Famous. That's out on all platforms. Got the video out there too on Apple Music too. You know, for anybody that's listening or looking. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my
go ahead and
latest.
give me the backstory on that.
I mean that's a concept. You know, kind of when I heard the beat or whatever. You know, just like me explaining my story from the beginning, I just feel like, you know, after so many trials, I'm just so fortunate, you know what I mean, to still be here, still be alive. And then, you know, that's how the concept came. You know, I just feel like I'm fortunate and then kind of speaking it into existence, you know, as far as like being famous. So, you know, I wanted to give my story when I said I went from tapes, you know, to CDs, you know what I mean, to a poster. So I'm just giving them the whole history, you know what I mean, letting them know, you know, I'm back fired back up, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I'm
Cause
here.
you fortunate and famous.
Yep.
That beat still in my head.
Beat is catchy for real. I like the piano. I like the melody.
Shout out to your engineer.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, shout out to Rainy on the engineering and stuff too. You know, excellent engineer too. We got good chemistry.
Cause I'm
That's
fortunate.
hey, who, did you write that or did they write that for you?
Yeah, nah, that's all me. You know, from the top to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all purely from the heart too. You know, I wrote the hook, the lyrics. I didn't make the beat though too. The beat was actually produced from a guy out of Ukraine, out of UK. So his name is HP. HP.
See, that's
Out
what
of the
I'm saying.
Ukraine.
Like, I said that on my other interview that I had with somebody else, because I was just like, we having a urban event tour to go to Africa. They gave me the, uh, you know what I mean, collaborated with me to bring the U.S. over there, artists over there, to collaborate with them to do a tour. And I was like, well, they might, we might as well because they make our beats.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah.
for real, they is so many of them in other countries that make so many beats that they just sitting on it and they just some of them just giving it away.
Yeah, very true, very true. I think it's like hip hop is kind of like took the world by storm, so everybody kind of got a hand into it too, and I like
Mm-hmm.
the African too, like they got the Afro beats or whatever too. That's pretty popular right now, as far as like
It's
a
booming.
genre. And then I mean guys from like Ukraine or whatever though too. So it was like it amazed me too because their stories are kind of like similar. Even though we're here in America too, they kind of got
Mm-hmm.
that that sound or whatever too. So it's kind of like I don't know how I want to describe it, but they kind of resonate with the ghettos of America too.
Not the ghetto. The ghetto's so
So
crazy.
I didn't got a couple Africans that's so ghetto, and it's so surprising to hear them like cuss or not even cuss, excuse me, but not even cuss. It's just like acting so gangster and trap. I'm like, wait a minute, where
Right,
y'all get this from?
right,
Like,
right, right, right,
oh,
right.
what? Hold
They
up.
said we been here. You just get here.
Right, right, right.
Like, and they be lying, and they be acting out. I be like, wait a minute. I thought we was hood, now they hood.
I agree too. It's
And
all
other than that, other hoods definitely is. They know what a struggle is, and that's definitely true.
yeah, true, true,
They
yeah.
do.
We all like we been one too. So they like our distant cousins or whatever too. They got stories to tell too. So
They
we
my
kind of
first cousin.
yeah, true, true.
Y'all know it's true.
I
Yeah,
agree.
definitely.
I didn't hear you. What was that, Gina?
Huh?
I said I didn't hear you. What was that?
I see they be on it.
Your
I
first
ain't say
cousin.
I
They
was
always
one.
know stuff before we
I'm
do.
just
They
I
know.
have dealt with a lot of them to figure that out.
Yeah, yeah, they be knowing more about us than we know about ourselves. I think their schooling is different. I think they do like schooling maybe like six days out of seven too. You know what I'm saying? So they be like,
Man, they schooling is so crazy.
well, that's cool. That's cool.
Them y'all cousins though.
Yeah, good.
So was this your first single right now that you putting out since you've been in since you came back to the music?
I would say that one is almost like I would give it when I started back it's been like since 2021. So I kind of took the recipe of maybe like the guys I looked up to, maybe like your Master P's or maybe like a Lil Wayne or so when they were doing like mixtapes. So I actually took my recipe and I actually released a single. Uh, I actually gave an album too. If people were paying attention to, I actually released a single every month for the whole calendar year. So up to
Mhm.
up to this date, I would say some of them are short. Some of them are just like a hook and a verse, and then maybe like on full songs. Just to see gauging the fans to see what they like to hear from me. I probably released about maybe like five or six singles though too, and then the rest are kind of like shorter, with a verse too, like an intro. Um, I actually got one that's like spoken word that's out too. That's like an intro where it's not even me rapping. I just kind of do some poetry over
doing the damn thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. When I hit the
put them out this year.
yeah, up to date this year, I probably how many have I released this year? I've been giving them more like the full songs too, so I got maybe about um, maybe 4 or 5 of them that I released for the 24 calendar. Maybe could be even more,
Okay.
maybe about 5 or 6.
The one that you sent me, is that the newest one that you
That's
put out for this year?
Yep, that's the very latest one too that I've been promoting real heavy too. So actually they did like the Rock Nation distribution too, so they actually like put it on Apple Music, like the video is on Apple Music. So I've been going performing that one also too.
I just interviewed one of the members from Rock Nation.
Oh, nice, nice. I did. I
Mm-hmm.
seen that in your story too. I said, yeah, yeah, because I was doing Distro Kid, and then I seen that opportunity Rock Nation too. So they kind of got more outlets, where they put your music on too. So I was like, yeah, that's a better move.
Yeah, that's what he was saying too. He was
Mm-hmm.
proud though. He was pretty much educating us on, a lot of things, definitely. So it was pretty cool to have him on here because he definitely gave some educational knowledge
Yeah.
that we all need to know.
Oh
Just
yeah,
about being interesting. But yeah, I heard they were pretty cool, pretty nice to
yeah.
collaborate.
That's what it's all about. I ain't gonna lie though too. Like we definitely want to educate our people, and just other artists too.
Oh, you most definitely took me to school and got me back. You left me out here like this.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what you want too. People that's educating and helping each
And I
other
ain't
out.
mind asking questions for what I ain't know.
Mm, mm. That's true. That's how it's supposed to be. I can't be scared to ask questions or just receive
Cause you'll never get
information.
nowhere.
Very.
So you stuck in your own little dream world and
Right,
try
right.
to figure it out. And it's gonna go in circles. You're gonna wonder why
Ain't no trying. I'm asking. I
Mm-hmm.
want to know.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't know something, you should always should ask. We in a time of information anyway too.
because they don't even know what the answer gonna be because they probably didn't got it from multiple people. And some people just be so raggedy that you can't even get the truth out. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right, right,
It's just
right.
like
Raggedy
you.
is crazy.
Please do your own research
What they
though
say.
too. Even
Yeah,
if
I
you,
want to hear all that. Just simple stuff. Just
yeah,
tell me a simple thing and I get it.
yeah,
Like you telling me a whole story about something, and I'm like, that ain't what I asked. So like, wait a minute. Like,
But thanks for sharing.
yeah, for real. Be your own advocate too. You can ask questions and always go do your own research too. There's so much information where you gotta, make sure you find the facts. Or if you don't know, what I'm saying, you ask for real. Goes a long way.
With that being said, Tina, can I ask?
but you gotta realize some people will just tell you something just to tell you too. They ain't gonna really give you that.
Oh yeah.
To know
I
any
can decipher between the two.
idiom or whatever case it might be.
What they say, I was born one day, but I wasn't born today.
I know that's right. I know that's right. You gotta be
With that
careful.
being said, let me ask you to go into this next track.
Okay, okay. Let's do it.
So
Let's get it. Let's go.
let's get it.
It's my other single that
Get
was
it. Let's get it.
previously
I'm
before
up.
this
I'm, I'm that queen.
one.
What you said, I'm that nigga. So here we go.
On the game. On the game. Yeah. Yeah. I'm that nigga they been telling you about. I'm that nigga that been trapping in and out.
in the drought. I'm that nigga that hit 85 South. Rockin' shows, had to figure this shit out. I'm that nigga with the golds in his mouth. Northside, but nigga, I ain't from the South. Ask about me in the net. Now, kept them sacks extra fat. I'm that nigga that took a loss. I'm that nigga that bounced back. I'm that kill the track. I'm that nigga that spit facts. Facts. On they souls out a track. I'm that nigga they been telling you about. I'm that nigga that been telling. I'm that nigga slander run without. I'm that nigga that went hard in the dirt. What you niggas know about that? They been talking behind my back. I don't fuck around with no rats. You pushing that beat, you pushing that back. You scrum them lanes, bitch, back to back. Know your worth and then that tax. They saying I'm winning, check the stats. Got the hats and shit match. Louis B a Gucci slacks. Ran it up, no running back. I don't do no tit for tat. A nigga run up, he get slapped. Net town to count my back. Yeah, track. I'm that nigga they been telling you about. I'm that nigga that been trapping in and out. I'm that nigga they been slandering without. I'm that nigga that went hard in the drought. I'm that nigga that can really rap. I'm that nigga that seen bands in the trap. No mid-grade, sir, they real official pay. I'm that nigga, ayy. I'm that nigga, ayy.
No, you're not. You tried it.
I'm nigga in the trap. I'm nigga be on that corner. I'm that nigga to be your face. I'm that nigga to be in that corner store. To get that.
No.
That was the single. I'm listening.
I like.
Yeah, I released that one previous to the Fortunate and Famous too. You know, just to show a little bit of diversity. You know what I mean? Like different beat. Different cadence or whatever too. So yeah, that one's out too. I need to do a video for that one too. But
You do.
Yeah,
That beat go hard too.
thank you.
You had me replacing the N word, but I still was getting with it.
Yeah. It needed radio edit on there, you know, but it's like the new terminology. Everybody like I'm him, you know, I'm really him, I'm that, you know, so I just had to take it all the way there. And
Radio version will be what? I'm the king.
Yeah, I'm the, you know what I'm saying, they've been telling you about. I would just cut the words
I'm that
out.
dude.
Yep, something like that.
I'm that dude, I'm that king. Yeah.
King.
Definitely just hear that on the radio.
real.
Thank you. Yeah, that
What
was
you say, Gina?
Huh?
What you say?
I said, yeah, that sounded real good.
Yeah, I like the production on there too. The Atlanta producer or whatever too, so it gave me like that kind of.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out. I think his name on the key, I think, or something like that. Producer on that one.
What's your backstory to this?
I mean, like just now, you know, everybody say, you know, they this and they that, you know, so I had to give them the real story, you know, in rap form, you know, and tell them, you know, I'm back, you know, I don't spit nothing but the truth.
You had to show them who you was.
Yeah, I gotta tell them.
You said they wanted a little Bow Wow, you.
Now the big North, not the little one, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
But I see.
I tell them to check my background, you know what I'm saying, like I just.
I better check his credentials.
We talking about some trap music, like I like to keep it diverse, you know what I'm saying, I give them like the street music, then I give them, you know, some of my personal, you know, so I like to switch it up like that.
I can't wait to hear more.
Get a lady some R&B then.
Oh yeah, I should have sent one of those through too. I do got a lady song One I
Girl, you go ahead and send it to me real quick.
okay, okay, let me send it. Yeah, this one's I got a lady song. It's called "You Me." And it's about choosing yourself. You know what I mean? Like if anybody ever kind of been in a relationship or something, and had a partner, or you was going through something. It's all about like choosing yourself. So I called it "You Me." You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Japanese style. I appreciate y'all tapping in live in on my YouTube. One we got the interview going live. I got Miss Regina. You know what I mean? I got Side right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. What you be doing too? You just be hosting like a podcast and stuff too?
I go out and find that talent as well.
Okay, okay, nice, nice.
Take it back. I can't wait to get a video page up. It goes down. I
Okay.
find a lot of talent well.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I start one too a little bit later too. I started the count on it.
Yeah, you most definitely got to get with it.
Okay, okay. Like to stay up to date on the latest and the greatest for sure.
Matter of fact, when you get off, go make your page.
Okay, okay.
Never mind, I say that for the back end. I say it for the back end. Check the chat down below.
Why? You don't have to. No secret.
Actually, it's a twist to it.
Oh.
You know.
Post two right here in the chat. Text message.
So, Gina. So, Gina.
So bye.
So, I need an answer. Like,
What?
I need an answer. Like,
What? Oh. No. What message? What you talking about?
hey, phone.
On my phone? What?
The message on your phone.
Huh?
The message on your phone.
Oh my god. Why they can't?
Anyway.
Okay, I will. You can use it. Oh, that would be great. He would love that. You just said that's who he would love to collaborate with, right? You go free. Okay. So whatever you got in mind,
Okay.
just let me know. And yeah, set that up. Set it up. This part right here. I'm messing with this
Hey,
thing.
you know how to kill it, don't you?
Redder than some rubies. New safe, back rubs and bubble bath jacuzzi. Do me sounded just like Melissa. That was my type of bomb and me. I painted a perfect picture. You me, I give you all the best of me. You me, we made it feel like that's me. More sex, girl, this is ecstasy. You me, told the girl just keep on blessing me. You me, I give you all the best of me. You me, we made it feel like that's me. More sex, girl, this is ecstasy. You me, told the girl just keep on blessing me. I'm solid, she's on knowledge is what she give me. Undeniable, reliable type of chemistry, infinity and beyond. I'm like Lightyear with the buzz. You my B, I'm your J, yeah, that's that billionaire love. I'm your thug, you my gangster, young Dolph. This shit got major. I'm a player, she a player. That's a paper when we fuck. So much passion, we be waking up the neighbors. It was dizzy when we met. I've been calling her my savior. It wasn't Latia, it wasn't Keisha, it wasn't Brittany, it wasn't Brandy, it wasn't Tamika, it wasn't Christian, the one that left me with the panties. You the one that raised the standards. You the one that understand me. God bless me with a gift, and He sent you straight from heaven. You my bless me. I give you all the best of me. You me, we made it feel like destiny. More sex, girl, this is ecstasy. You me, told the girl just keep on blessing me.
I love it.
It's real cat.
The producer get to that, it's gonna be amazing. But some of them cuts was so freaking funny or what you were saying. Like, wait a minute.
Some some of the lines in there was funny.
It's like the player, and you got the Christian with panties, and it was else to the beginning. I was trying to keep up, but
Me
oh
too.
my, tell
It's
me
catchy.
what's going on with that part.
Yeah,
Right, let's talk about it.
so so yeah, it's like two stories or maybe like two concepts, kind of what inspired that. So what actually inspired that ending line though was kind of like the DMX song though too, when he was like uh, he said something. I met her at the ice cream parlor or something like that. I don't know if y'all remember that song or whatever, but DMX had a song where he was naming off a few ladies' names. So
Uh-huh.
so my concept, I kind of thought of it as the end though, but like I mean, any music you kind of hear from me, it's a true story, you know. So, uh, like I said, it had to do with like a relationship. These were like previous. These are actually real ladies' names in there. You know, people that I
And
probably
okay,
yeah. So these were exes though too. You know, so I had to throw all their names in there, I was just giving a credit. The relationships didn't work out though, so I was like, some that left me with a pair of panties or it was a sex fling or what have you, you know what I'm saying? So I had to that's where I was coming from with that one.
very
Like
funny.
yeah, so I had
He
to
left you with everything, huh?
right.
And he said their names. Like, oh, what did they say about their names? I know, like, what the hell do I did? They can't remember if they did or
It's
not.
like, you talking about
Nah, I
me
mean
or you
so
talking about homegirl from around the corner?
right. I
It was
I ain't gonna lie. I've been getting mixed reactions on it though too. The part you just said, me and that person, we still cool, but like we don't. They went on, maybe got married, but I guess they heard the song and they liked it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, they sent me like hearts on the song. They was like, I like that right there. So uh, it was like mixed feelings and people that I don't even know. Uh, it was so funny when I read on. I actually got mixed reactions though too. Somebody called me who I don't even know. It was like people just calling me on Messenger, like just busting through my phone. So one person, I guess somebody heard the song and they was like, "That's the worst song I ever heard in my life," or something. And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I understand." They was like, "I didn't like nothing about it," or something. I guess it triggered them somewhat.
Cause they got their name in there.
Right.
Yes, of course. That's what happened.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of them common names.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
You could have been talking about somebody grandmama auntie.
Right, right. And then,
She done left her panties at your door.
right. And she was a Christian, so
uh,
she only Christian mess with at that time to leave her panties.
right, 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 right. That was her. That was her name. No, you know what I'm saying. And then turn around like this how God worked though too. You know, cause somebody called me random, but this wasn't even nobody whose name I mentioned in the song. No, these were just random reactions. So somebody said they disliked the song, and then I promise after I got off that call, another call came through and said it's like I love that song. That's the best song I ever heard though for real. So like it's getting reactions though too. So that's what I kind of wanted it to do was get some reactions too.
You got some reactions, guys.
Because I definitely listening. I was definitely listening.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
We don't need not nobody else to leave, not Cheyenne and Nate. Y'all going in that song next.
You said your name on here, but it's not my fault. I didn't know you were gonna say your name, but definitely, I mean, it's a real story. It's a real story. It's out there. It's music.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's okay. You ain't gonna do it again. Hopefully, you know what I mean. So,
just change your name.
Yeah, I had it. I like to keep it authentic though too. Anytime I do the music, like it's actually just me giving a piece of my life.
Each and every girl be like, "Hey, check this out. You might want to change your name because your name in this song, so we can't."
Right, right, right. Actually, like the first name I said on there too, that was probably a person who I was with in a relationship, and they actually do music too, and they never make it to the end of the song to hear it. They be like, I don't even want to hear it, so it'd be funny too. They be like, nah, I'm not even listening to the end of it. I was like, I call them and be like, I put your name in there, like, don't be
like you got
right, right.
that part.
So yeah, I done had mixed feelings though too. I like to kind of, like get the reaction out of there though too. So whether it's like a little bit vulgar or it all ties in to like the story. Like I said, excuse me, like a relationship didn't work out. It was about me choosing my
I heard your little singing voice.
Yeah. That was a new one too. The engineer he tried to auto tune on me too. So I thought it was pretty diverse or whatever too. I never did like the auto tune or anything. So I guess he hears stuff when I get to doing the music and he kind of put his own spin on it. I was like, yeah, I like it.
Now see, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't even hear it.
Yeah. I tried to sing it.
When you start singing, I didn't hear that song.
Yeah. I think
I thought that was actually you.
Yeah. Nah, that was me though too. I kind of sung it like that, but I guess he maybe put a bit of reverb or something on there to make it like, I was trying to harmonize, a bit though, and just switch it up.
I didn't hear no auto tune at all.
That's where the versatility comes in. I
I'd
was like,
rather for you that beat was hot, but that's not the beat for what you talk about.
okay.
You know, I feel like if they change something up in there, like you know what I mean.
Okay.
It could be a club thing too as well. You know what I mean.
Okay.
But I feel like that instrumental wasn't good for the song that you were singing.
Okay, so probably.
If that beat could have been a little bit more, you know what I mean, up to what?
Yeah, sentimental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that too. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah, I just put what I heard from the beginning of it too. So yeah, well, I appreciate that too.
you could tell in your voice like, damn, what I'm gonna say now. Now I got to all these women that I'm talking about or dissing about right now, or telling our
Yeah,
stories about what we done did. You know what I mean?
That was over
And the one
time.
like, don't put my name in
Right, right, right,
nothing.
right, right. You know, nobody likes to be implicated
I was
or
like,
had
wait a
it.
minute now. It's too late.
Right.
It's too late.
It's
Just thought about that.
Wait a minute, don't be talking
You
about
decided to leave your stuff in my fridge. And
right,
I got
right.
something for you.
our or anything like no, like for
You
real.
should have made sure you get all your belongings when you left. It left with you. But now, this is here.
Right.
I got something to talk about.
Right.
Yes,
Now
we
that
gonna
they,
stop.
I mean, to be honest with you, I ain't even gonna cap on you. They actually handed them to me. You know, they said I would have had these, so I put it in the rhyme. You know, this is over time. They actually was like, take these. I said, all right, bet. They was like, remember me, so you.
That
You well.
and that means they are coming back. So with that being said, be ready when you become famous. They coming for you. Okay.
That's true.
Oh, no, it's a wrap.
When you
And just throw them at you.
Yeah, they said
And went on about her business.
keep these.
Ain't no.
Keep these right here to remember me. I said, all right, for sure.
As soon as she walked out the door, you should have take these with you.
Right. Yeah, years later, I just put it in a rhyme. You know, like I said, all of it is just like pieces of my life. So, you know, I have to give them the authentic. You know, I have to give them the authentic me.
ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what we want. Cause you can laugh about it. Cause I laughed on a couple
That's why they authentically live better.
Right.
That,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it too, Regina. For real too. That's the reaction I was looking for too. For real, just to tell that story. You know, somebody be like, "Dang, that happened to me" or something. You know, or, so.
Something that did happen.
it happened to me before, but I don't know if they said something about it. But they wasn't dirty.
Right.
I had some things with somebody too.
Those gonna be a legacy in a minute. I don't know what they did with them. They probably still got them in a plaque or something.
Right. They collected them and stuff. It's too much.
Not in a bag in a drawer.
I figured that line would do it though too, and then like I was picturing like the DMX though when he said that he was like, I met this one in the ice cream parlor, you know what I'm saying, and this and that, so it kind of concepted towards the end though too. I was like, this would be key if I put a line like this in there.
They need a video to it too.
Yeah. I do. I need some good video guy though too. You know, to bring a few of those tracks to life. I did an anime. I did an anime video, like a lyrics video and a visualizer to that, but it needs the actual, the actual real video too. So that one's out too. Right. A real video too. So that one's out too. Right.
Yeah.
You trying to send it to?
Huh?
I said, who you was trying to send it to?
Who you was trying to send me to?
Heavy got a videographer.
Who?
Heavy D.
Some of that stuff just need to come to life too. I think the music, like the engineering and stuff, is pretty good too. So, and I still got some unreleased music. It's just, I just wanted to get the right promotion too before I release it too. So I still got some ones kind of sitting back a little bit.
I got a question before we get off last song.
Okay.
It was the last song.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one.
Uh, I think you still gonna answer my question, Gina.
or like close to me too as well. So definitely, if you come into town or whatever, I know, I talked to you earlier about things anyway. Definitely, if you need anything, resources, let me know. I got you.
Okay, okay, yeah. Put a date on it or something fresh for the new year. I love to come up here and do some collaboration and networking.
Definitely.
So my question is, what if you already go on tour? I had all the people ready, tour bus ready, and I told you had to be here at 8 o'clock. What time is you making it here to catch that bus to leave for tour?
What time would I leave from where I'm at currently to arrive to where you at?
Yeah.
I mean, my has always been early is on time to me, so I would give myself enough time, maybe like between 6:30, 6 p.m. to later than 7, just to be ready and kind of like see the scenario. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would be like an hour early, especially like a tour or
That'd be an
anything.
hour early to happen.
Right.
I
Yeah.
could say, nah, we leaving at 7. Forget 8 o'clock. We got some things we gotta get to. You better catch us in the next city.
Mhm. Yeah. Early is on time to me too. Like that would be important. Like as far as definitely like a tour or anything. Like um, I strive to be on time, and first impression is everything.
Yeah, I agree. You late?
But it was definitely a good thing that I met you, and I'm glad that you responded back to me. It's definitely been a nice interview with you. I told you it wasn't gonna be that bad. I ain't bad at all.
No,
See?
no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? Thank you too very much too. I love it. I love the network too. You know what I mean? You've been a great host. You know what I'm saying? It's been and an honor too. For you having me too. So, I want to thank you too. You know what I mean? And meeting you too, Zai. Like, I love it. I love it.
We lost.
More people for you to meet. So definitely, I told you that I do podcast and radio on Podbean too as well. So if
Yeah.
you want to to I mean, it's just be all kind of people coming through. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Definitely. So and I'm a, and it's for me to ask you, is it okay that I play your music? I have the right to play your music on all my networks because
Yes.
I'm gonna play on all networks.
All right, yeah. You got my permission. The more the better. You know what I'm saying? The more exposure too. So I'm glad to send it over through to you. They're out on all the platforms too, so you definitely have my permission too. That it reaches a bigger audience.
You never know who's watching.
Never know.
Very true.
Well, yeah, my name is Regina. I am the host of Qualities of Mind show. Definitely, I have a beautiful guest and I have a beautiful host. I don't know if y'all want me to call y'all but handsome, whatever y'all want to be called. Okay, it ain't that serious. So I want y'all to get okay. You can be personality or anything. So I want y'all to jump up out y'all shoes just yet. Okay. So with being said, I definitely have a lot of resources. I do collaborate and network with a lot of people, definitely important people that will definitely help you get where you need to go on a good note, long as you are ready and willing to pay your way to do things. You know what I'm saying? You want a handout, it gets harder.
Right.
So I say on your own, it gets easier, and you know what you're doing. That's your business too, as well as getting the knowledge and resources from other people. So definitely tap in with me. I got you back. And you can go ahead and introduce yourself, let everybody know what your network is, where they can find you.
Okay. Thank you too. Yeah, I believe in the same thing too. No handouts. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is earned. But Yeah, y'all looking for me too. I'm on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, at Northside, one word, underscore Slim. You know, if y'all looking for me anywhere else, my name is the same on all circuits on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, uh, Northside, one word, Slim.
Y'all already know this your boy King's Eye. Thank you for coming rocking with us, vibing with us. You locked in. Don't you ever forget it. We ain't gotta go home, but we gotta get up out of here. Be you, be true, be positive. I'm not telling you not to have a voice, just know when to use it. Not everything in life deserves a response. You're more than enough. Hashtag stay muted. Peace. And we out.
I don't like it.
I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, better know that I don't and I won't ever stop, cause you know I gotta win every day. She really wanna pop me, just know that you will never stop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come, a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go, and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow, and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna let it, then I'm gonna.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? This was my stream too, right here on the YouTube. You know what I mean? Just did an amazing interview. You know what I mean? Hosted by some beautiful ladies. You know what I'm saying? Regina. You know what I'm saying? Spicy Solids. You know what I mean? So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay locked.